Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. Now take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called 579X, or 57910? I'm not sure. It's one of the two, and it's by Red Barchetta. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku and normal variant rules apply. So these are standard Sudoku rules and the standard variant rules that are given. Actually, I don't know if that's really standard. XV is not really standardized where all XV clues are given. But anyways, normal Sudoku rules means that you need to fill the entire grid with the digits 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell regions, which are the boxes. We also have killer cages, where digits in cages do not repeat and sum to the value in the top left cell of the cage. For example, these two digits must sum to 7, these two digits must sum to 9, these two digits sum to 9, these two digits sum to 7, etc., etc. And this is why it's called 5, 7, 9, 10, or X. Wouldn't it be V79X? I don't know. 5, 7, 9, 10, I guess, is probably more accurate then. And that's, for example, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be a 4 because these two digits must add up to 7. And we would celebrate because there's a 3 in the corner. Anyways, that's how killer cages work. We also have XVs, where digits separated by an X sum to 10, and digits separated by a V sum to 5. And, important to note, all XV clues are given on this puzzle. So there is a negative constraint involved. So as a simple example of how X and V's work, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be a 2 because these two digits must add up to 5. If this were 3, this would have to be 7 because these two digits must add up to 10. However, we also know if this is 3, none of these cells can be 2 or 7 because that would require an X or a V in those that would be separating those cells. And there is no X or V given. Therefore, we know that can't be 7 or 2 there if this were a 3. So remember that negative constraint. It's very important probably for the break-in would be my guess. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so in row 1, I see we have 2 V's, which means we have all the digits that are from 1 through 4, right? So this, we just can color them different ones. I guess we'll make this green, red, and we'll make this blue and orange. These are all the 1 through 4s then. This must be 3 through 6 to add up to 7 with the 1 through 4. Same here. This is 3 through 6. We know this is either blue or orange. That adds up to 10. And this is green or red. That adds up to 10. So one of the 1 through 4s is here. One of the 1 through 4s has to be here to add up to 9. And because one of these is green, the low green or red, this cannot be 3 or 4. So this has to be 5 or 6, which makes this 1 or 2, which makes this 3 or 4 here. Interesting. So this must be, we don't know. This cannot be the orange, blue 1 through 4, so this must be green and red. This adds up to 10, so it's blue or orange. Adding up with the other one. This cannot be green and red lows. So it has to be blue and orange specifically, which means this adding up to 10 is green or red. These are 1 through 4. This must be 5 through 8 to add up to 9. This is 5 through 8 adding up to 9. These are all 5 through 9 here. This also must be 5 through 9 because we have a low here, and these are 2 lows. So that's 4 low digits in box 3, which means we don't have any more low digits in that box. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6. So this adds up with 1, 6, 5, or 3, 4 here. And if this were 3 and 4, the problem with that is that it would eliminate 3 and 4 here. So this would be a 1, 2 pair adding up to 5, which is not possible. So this cannot be 3 and 4. One of these is 1, 2, or 6. This is 1. So if this is 1, this would have to be 9 to add up with it. If this is 2, this is 8. If this is 6, this must be 4 then. These are 1 through 4 here. This must be 3 through 6 adding up to it. To add up to 7. Okay. This cannot be if this were 3 and 4, you would have the same problem here, right? Because that would make this 1 and 2 adding up to 5, which is not possible. So this can't be 3 and 4. Therefore, the green is 1 or 2, and the red is 3 or 4 here. So we have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair in row 2. This can't be blue or orange low. Blue or orange low has to be here too. So one of the blue or orange lows is here. The other one is here. This then is also 5 through 9. Because the blue and orange lows cannot be there. Hmm. What else do we have here? This cannot be the 3, 4. If this is 3, 4, it would be blue, right? But it can't be there. It can't be the red because the red is one of these two. So this can't be 3 or 4, which means this has to be 1 or 2, which means this is the green. So this can't be green. This is the red then. The red cannot be here. So yeah, this could never be the red. I guess this could be the red high. So we'll just leave that for now. Blue cannot be here. Okay. This 1, 2, 5, 6 pair, where can it be in box 7? Cannot be here because they both see that column. Cannot be here because they both see that row. So it's either these add up to 7, which is not possible because these two add up to 7, or these two add up to 7. Well, I think it has to be here, right? So, right, because this is the other 1, 2, right? And it's green. So these must be the 1, 2, 5, 6. So one of these is the low green. Um, this is 3 and 4. It adds up with, oops, 5 and 6 to add up to 9. Right? 3 adds up with 6, 4 adds up with 5. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair in box 1, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this must be 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 here, adding up to 10. Both greens are here. So this is the green 5, 6 here. This is also the green 5, 6 here. So the green 5, 6 cannot be here, cannot be here. So it's either one of these 3 cells. The green 1, 2 cannot be either of these. So it's one of those. This is the orange 5, 6. So the green 5, 6 cannot be here, cannot be here. This sees both the green and the orange 5, 6. So it cannot contain 5 and 6. It must be 1, 2, 7, 8. If it's 1, 2, 7, 8, these must be the green then. So this must be 3, 4, adding up with 6 and 7. So these are both red. This is the green 1, 2 with the 7, 8. This must be 3, 7, or 4, 6 here. If this were 3, 7, the problem is this would then be 1, 8 to add up to 9. And then this would be 2 and 4 trying to add up to 5, which it doesn't. So this can't be 3, 7. It has to be a 4, 6 pair, which means the blues are 3, the oranges are 2, and this is 5. This is then 1 and 8. Therefore, this is 1, this is 6, this is 4, this is 5. This cannot be 1, 9 here. This is a 2, 3, 7, 8 pair. This must be 1 and 6. So this is 1 and 6 here, which means this is with 4 and 9 here. This cannot be 1 or 4, so this must be a 2, 3 pair. This is specifically 1 and 6. These two digits add up to 9. It would be specifically 2, 7, or 3, 6, but 6 is eliminated by this 1, 6 pair. This is also a 4. So this cannot be 6. This has to be 7, which makes this a 2, and this a 3. So this is an orange. This is a blue. This adds up to 9. There's no 1, 8. There's no 3, 6. There's no 4, 5. So this is 2 and 7. This must be 7 would be with 3, but 3 can't be there because of a 3 in the row. So this must be 2 and 8. So these are both orange. This is then 7. This can't be 5, 6, or 8. This can't be 5, 6, or 8. And this can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. Remaining digits in box 9 are 3, 5, and 9. And this can't be 5 because of the 5 in the column. This can't be 3 because of the 3 in the row and the column. We have a 1, 6 pair. That means in the rest of box 7, the rest of the cells are 4, 5, 8, and 9. This can't be 4 because of this 4. This can't be 5 because of this 5. The remaining digits in box 1 are what? 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. If this were the 2 or the 3, the problem is that since these two add up to 10, this must add up to 10 with the other one of the other two remaining digits, and therefore there would be an x here. So this cannot be 2 or 3. We have a 7, 8, 9 triplet in row 3, which eliminates 7, 8, and 9 the rest of the row. This can't be 7 or 8, which means this can't be 2 or 3. Whereas the remaining digits, this is 7, 8, or 9. This is 2 or 3 with 7 or 8, so this 9 eliminates 9 here. So this must be 7, which makes this a 9. None of these can be 9, so it's a 6, 7, 8 triplet. These can't be 7, so this is 8, 9 pair, which eliminates 8 and 9 from the rest of the box. So this is 7, this is 3, this is 2. This 2 cannot be next to an 8 without an x in between, so this is 9, this is 8. This can no longer be 9, this can no longer be 8. These are the blues, this is orange. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 1, this is 8. This is not the green then. This can't be 9 because of the 9 in the column. We have 1 cannot be next to 4 because there would be a V next to it. So this must be the 6, this must be 4. Okay, remaining digits in row 2 are what? 1, 3, and 9. If this were 1 or 9, there would have to be an x in one of these two spots because the other 1 or 9 would have to be there. So this can't be 1 or 9, therefore this is 3, which means this can't be 3, this can't be 3. This can't be 1 because it's next to the 4, and that would have to have the V there, so this is 9, this is 1. 3 cannot be next to 7 without an x in between, so this can't be 3. This can't be 2. Again, 2, 4, 5. This can't be 2 because there would need to be a V in between. This can't be 4 because there would need to be a V in between. And this can't be 4 because there would have to be an x in between. So this is a 2, 5, 2, 5 pair. This can't be 2 because there'd have to be a V in between the 3 and the 2. So this is 5, which makes this 4, which makes that a 2. Remaining digits in column 1 are 4, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Still pretty broad, so yeah. Okay, remaining digits in column 2. They are 1, 3, 5, 6, 8. Okay, it's pretty broad too. How about column 9? We have 1, 3, 6, 8. No, not 1. 3, 6, 8, 9. In column 8, we have 2, 4, 5, 9. In column 7, we have what? 1, 3, 5, 7. So 7 is one of these two digits here, or one of these three digits here. This can't be 3 because it needs to V next to the 2. If this were 3, you would guarantee a 7's in one of these two spots, and therefore there would have to be an x next to it, so this can't be 3 either. This 7 cannot be next to a 3 because there would have to be an x next to it, so this is 9, this is 5, this is 3. That eliminates 3 here. 9 cannot be here. 5 cannot be here. Okay. This 9 eliminates 9 here. So this is 4, this is 6. So this is the red here. And this is 1. 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here, and 9 cannot be here. So this is 5, this is 8, that makes this a 9. This 5 eliminates 5 here. This can't be 1 or 8, 3, 5, and 6. That leaves the remaining digits here as 1, 2, and 8. Well, if this is 2 or 8, it would be next to another 2 or 8 in the column, and therefore there would have to be an x next to it. So 2 and 8 cannot be here. This is 1. This can't be 1. It can't be 2 either because there's no v next to the 3. So this must be 8, which makes this a 2. This 1 eliminates 1 here. This 8 eliminates 8 here. This can't be 2. Remaining digits in row 7, we have 1, 3, and 6. Remaining digits in row 8, we have 2, 7, 9. And in row 9, we have 4, 5, and 8. 1 cannot be here. Actually, 1 can't be here, just period. This can't be 5 because of the 1, 5 in the column. This can't be 3. This can't be 4 because of the 3, 4 in the column. This can't be 2 or 9, so this is 7. Which means 7 can't be here. This can't be 3 because it can't be next to the 7 without an x, or the 2 next to it without a v, so this can't be 3. We have a 1, 6 pair in that row, so that eliminates 1, 6 in the rest of the row, so this is 3. 3 again cannot be next to 2 here because that would have to have a v, so this is 9, this is 2. This 7 eliminates 7 here. Where is a 7 in row 1? It must be here. So this is 7. 2 cannot be next to 8 without an x in between. So this is a 5, which means this can't be 5 here. 2 cannot be next to 3 without a x in without a v in between. Three cannot be next to 7 without an x in between, so this is 6. These can't be 6, then this can't be 6. The remaining digits in column 4 are 2, 4, 6, and 8. This can't be 2, this can't be 6 or 8. This can't be 4 because there's no v in between the 1 and that digit. If this were 8, this would have to be a 2, so this can't be 8. This can't be 2 because there would have to be an x next to it, so this has to be 4, which makes this an 8, which makes that a 4. This 4 eliminates 4 here. It also can't be 8, so this is 6, which makes that a 2. This can't be a 2, therefore that forces this to be a 2 in column 8. 4 eliminates 4 here. 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5, which makes this 3, which makes this 6. 3 can't be next to 7 without an x in between, so this is 9. We have 1, 5, and 7 remaining in row 4. This can't be 9. This can't be 5. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the column. This can't be 5 because the 5 in the columns can't be 1 because you can't have a 1 and a 4 next to each other without a v in between. So this is not 1. This is 7, which means this can't be 7. This is a 1, 5 pair. These are both fine. Rest of column 5 is 1, 6, 8, and 9. 6 can obviously not be here because both of these are 6s. 8 cannot be next to the 2 without an x in between. This 1 means this can't be 1, so this is 9, which eliminates 9 here. The 9 cannot be next to 1 without an x in between, so this can't be 1. This is 8, which makes this 6, which makes this 1, which makes that a 6. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 3 and 8. This 9 eliminates 9 here, it's 4 and 9. 4 eliminates 4 here, it's 7 and 4. This 7 eliminates 7 here, it's 5, which makes this 1, which makes that 7. This 1 eliminates 1 here, it's 5. 6 eliminates 6 here, it's 8. And we have what's remaining? 3, which has to be here, and 1. And that's a solution. Let's look at the 1s. The 1 is next to a 4 here. It's not next to 4 or 9 in this box. It's not next to 4 or 9 here. Not next to 4 or 9 here. Not next to 4 or 9 here, or here, or here, or here. And it's not, it is next to 4 here, but there's a V there. 2. 2 is not next to 8 or 3 here. Not next to 8 or 3 here. It's next to 3, but there's a V in between. It's not next to 3 or 8 here. It's not next to 3 or 8 here or here. It's next to 3 here, but there's a V in between. No 3 or 8 here. 8 here, but it has an X in between. So those are all good. 3 is next to 2 with a V in between. Not next to 2 or 7 here. It's next to 7 here, but there's an X in between. It's not next to 2 or 7 here. Not next to 2 or 7 here. Not next to 2 or 7 here, or here, or here. It's next to 2 here with a V in between. So those are all the 3s. 4 is next to 1 with a V in between. Not next to 4 or 6 here. Next to the 6 here with an X in between. Not next to 4, 1 or 6 here. Next to the 1 with a V in between. Not next to 1 or 6. Next to the 6, but with an X in between. And these are fine. And since we got 1 through 4, everything else checks out too. So everything is working here. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.